Welcome back to Pops and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Quizquiz. We're going for Quizquiz Pro Quo. As Quizquiz, we have to take Anjou, and move our capital there. We have to have our capital in Anjou. We're playing, of course, with the new Leviathan DLC and the 1.31 patch. Now, I was stumbling quite a bit last episode with the new tribal mechanics. Especially, I had no idea what this tribal land was and how to use it. And I do somewhat know now. I found a dev diary on it that I hadn't really read. But I also think I can't use it anymore. Because we're no longer one province minor. So apparently, tribal land is related to migration. So if you have once migrated to a place, you can add it as your tribal land for, I think, 100 admin. And then it's sort of half yours. You can migrate to it easier or cheaper and stuff like that. We're not migrating. We're not migrating for two reasons. Well, the main reason is we're now a two-province nation. I don't think we can migrate anymore. At least I wouldn't know how. And I do still think that getting land immediately is a good idea, even though it's super expensive to do as a native. And it sort of turns off some of our mechanics, but still. The other thing is that we were somewhat locked in and couldn't really migrate away, not at least without going into other people's tribal land, which I don't know if that would have worked really. We have started to build a federation here, which once it hits 100 cohesion, we can start, or we can grab one of these nice little federation buffs. Not sure which one I care most about. I don't know what's... Oh, settle cost is this, right? That's this button where we turn our tribal development into actual development. But for that we need buildings, tribal buildings, which we don't have. They cost a lot of money. I still am more surprised by how expensive these are. But hey, maybe I'm missing some way to make a lot of money as a native. I certainly do not have it. Right. It's also the thing that, at least according to the dev diary, the longer you stay in one place as a tribe, the more devastation you cause there, which kind of makes you migrate. And when I read that, I was afraid that we might now be stuck in a place where we can't migrate anymore because we have two provinces, but we're generating all the devastation, and therefore are going to screw ourselves over time. I don't see anybody who has any devastation around here yet. Either it's really, really slow accruing, or that mechanic doesn't work. Oh, there's some devastation. Tribal grazing, 0.31. Are we maybe not migratory tribes? Yeah, look at these. They have... Do you have a different government form? You're a tribe. These are also just tribes, right? Yeah, I don't see the difference there. Not sure why they cause devastation in their land, and we do not. You can see this tribal grazing modifier. I don't see that around here at all. What about you folks? You all have it? Yeah. You don't. You are in my federation, aren't you? Maybe you aren't anymore. You used to be in my federation, but I think you left. Somehow you don't have any. Huh. There's something going on here that means that we don't generate that devastation. Maybe we just have slightly different mechanics. I wouldn't know why it would be us. It might be a culture thing. But then these are a different culture. Yeah, I don't know. Do let me know in the comments if you do know. But for now, let's unpause here. I really do want to expand and declare more wars, but I don't really know how. Etowah just left our coalition. You know what I mean by coalition, right? Who's Etowah? It's you. I made you like me and you still Yeah, I'm not sure I understand how this solar system works. I have Chiaya at 51 now. I can invite them again. They also left earlier, so. And then Kaski leaves. But you love me. I can just invite you back. What is that? Is this just broken? Is this game mechanic just broken? Should I not be playing this early in the expansion? Has nobody actually played with federations before? That seems really weird, right? What's a Joara again? It's you. Oh, you won't actually join because you... Oh, well, come home from you. Why am I being prone with you? Tons of other people that could join me. Like Ichizi. Let's improve first. Not that I know that helps. But they seemed less inclined to just leave me when I did improve with them first. So maybe. Unrest here is almost dealt with. That's quite excellent. So we probably won't have any issues with that. Very nice. Do I have a improved with Federation members thing here? No. I assume allies. Well, allies will improve with an ally of mine. That makes sense. The Kaski we left before. I mean, it's absolutely... Oh, you know, found a rivalry there. Ugh. Maybe I should add them to the Federation first and then... Hey, Etowah, you left before. How about joining me again? How much do you like me? 49. Wouldn't mind you liking me a bit more. So you stay and give me those points. It's surprisingly warless around here. Right? This is not normal. Just chilling out. But obviously it means that I have a very hard time attacking anybody. I could call in Kaski here to help, but even then we'd be fighting 3 against 2. And we'd have to promise Kaski land, which I'm not going to give him. So that doesn't seem like a great idea. Can do that once. There's the Renaissance, even more institutions we don't have. I do want to try to be decently powerful before the Europeans come in here and start annoying us all. I think I can go and not pay my army for a bit. That will lead to increased rebellion over here. But we can always, once it's ticked up a bit, increase and have that go down again. Our focus on mercantilism. How do I have a focus on mercantilism? Lose 10 trade power in the Mississippi River or 10 dip. I'm somewhat tempted. How much money are we actually making from trade? Nothing, right? Not a lot. How much trade power do I have in here? It's all of my trade power. So I'm essentially losing 0.15 maybe ducats. For how long? For 10 years. So 0.15 ducats a month, that's 15, 18 ducats a year for 10 years. That's 180 ducats. I'm gonna lose 10 dip instead. Thank you very much. Wow. I am wondering how I'm supposed to continue here. With all these people having all these friends. Kota left. Kota, if you wouldn't mind, please come back in. I don't understand the system. I just don't. Who are you, Etowah, who are in my federation, right? They are. Let's find somebody else. Cheesy would join again. So, rivalry attitude towards Altamaha. Okay, so they're... Oh, interesting. It sort of weighs the allies against the rivals there. Probably don't want them then. That might make other people leave. Like these folks here, they don't have any rivalry issues. And you should also be of my culture. Maybe not. No, you're not. Okay. Ends at Tutelo and Quasimodo. But over here, Tuscarora, they are a different culture. Okay, so I seem to have mostly exhausted my options there. If I don't want to ask people who are rivals of people already in my thing. And I don't, because that probably makes them leave. That might even be what made people leave earlier, right? Because that's not actually opinion based, but it changes their interest of staying in or out. That's probably what happened. I'm still surprised that these guys are considered stronger than I am. They still are, aren't they? Yeah. Same amount of troops that I have. Less land than I have. Less manpower than I have. Yeah, I don't quite understand how you're measuring that game. But fine. Still don't have any trade range, do we? And Kosa just leaves. For again, no obvious reason. Who's Kosa again? You. Yeah, they don't even have a rivalry there. They're super in. Kind of need an automatic macro builder option for re-invite people to my trade federation. Travel federation. Gia leaves. Please do be in here. It's wild. Approve here. So how do we get into a position where we can attack somebody? One would be we get enough favors. Oh, we do have enough favors apparently. You would just join. Nunti shot. We do have 10 favors with. Would just join the war in Anilco. I could call in Kaski as well, but they would be a bit peeved when I don't give them any land. We'd be fighting Kado, which is you, Anilco themselves, and Hasinai, which is these. So we would be very evenly matched if we called in these folks. Like that. Ooh, are you seeing what I'm seeing? I did not see this in the patch notes. I can apparently check whether I can declare war without having a free diplomat. Oh my lord. My lord. So one thing this means, if we call in Kaski, we absolutely must crush Anilco and have Anilco on our side, or have taken Anilco before they do, because otherwise they'll just take control. But I am tempted, sorely tempted. Get that cotton in here. Are there any sort of trade around? Oh no, Chitimacha. So if I were to go and yeah, let's get up to force limit and ask Altahama to be back in my coalition, federation. I'm gonna keep calling this coalition probably forever. Do I just take Miltech? Maybe I do. We'd over cap on tech anyway, or on mill. Let's do it. It does give us that little bit extra. Even though it's hugely expensive. And I shall pay my army. And then I'll ask you back into my federation. Yeah, I don't understand why you left in the first place. I don't know why Etobai left either. Just be in here. It's really weird, no? I think it's really weird. Let's grab... Well, once we declare war, we want to grab it to force limit. Extra 5% morale might make or break the war. And I will wait for full morale before I go in. Alright. Now. I have my powerful general. 1-2-2-1. If they get a general that has 2 maneuver or more, I might consider swapping to you. Nah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't actually matter. No, let's not do that. But we do declare war, right? Sure, you can have land, Kaski. Not. I'm not gonna give you any land. But don't tell your friends. Now, can I make anybody co-belligerent? Oh, you have more extra friends, which I don't like at all. But bring in these people. Oh, it's interesting that I can declare on them though, even though we don't border. Can I also declare on you? No. But you I can. No, I can't. Never mind. I mean, I can. But I would get the stab hit. So that's fine. Who's the other person? You, right? Yeah, you also have extra friends. So no, let's just declare without any co-belligerents. Promise, go, go. And I will do tribal feud again. Unless I have a reason to take humiliate rival. Let's quickly check on the interwebs if humiliate rival allows me to take land. I think it must. What's the point? Also, all the peace options are blocked. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So it is kind of as I remembered. Let's just use tribal feud. We know we can take land there. It's weird, like the game doesn't tell you this, does it? These are the 2 things I can do, but I know I can do more. These are the things I can do, but I know I can't do more. Maybe say in the tooltip here? No, it just doesn't. Well, show superiority, tribal feud it is, tribal border feud, grab, grab, go, and go straight into Anilco. Hope my friends are gonna come in to help and they're not moving. I am not loving it at all. Now they're moving way late. Yeah, we might just be dead here. Come in, friends. Ah, we're winning. Very expensive because they took so long. Am I on speed 5 again? I am. We did lose 3,000 men there. Almost get the same amount, but still very expensive. Became ruthless. Land fire trade. I mean, it's good, but it's not going to do anything. Where are you fleeing? You're all fleeing to Yazoo, which is my cap. Oh, I moved. I freaking moved. Who's sieging this? Kaski. Gosh darn it, Kaski. Ah, mistakes were made. Or maybe not. It's not Kaski who's left there. We might be okay. Surely Nanti Shot here is going to give it to me. Where are you running though? There? I mean, okay. I'm going to go ahead and have a person. Do you have siege pips? You do not. Do you? No. I'm going to have a person on the siege. Have the rest on Kaski. Just don't want to give up the siege of Anilko. And please don't attach to this siege. Please do attach to this siege. You don't want the land, right? Okay, good. Oh wait, Kaski is on my side? Who am I fighting again? Oh. Whoops. No need to be on Kaski then. I didn't mean to take the mission, I didn't. No, I might not. Let's try to remember to take it when there's another battle. If and when. So I'm assuming here that I'll be handed the control of this. Because Nanti Shot is sieging and not Kaski. But that might just be not true. Did you get into a different war, or did you just make your way home the long way around? I guess the latter. Oh, and you're fighting natives. That might have happened to the rest of your armies. How are your armies doing? 4K, 4K, and 5K. No, they're still around. Gain a stab. Yeah. Give me that stab. Give it to me now. We know there are enemies around, but they're not here. And I'm kind of okay with that. How's this doing anyway? 100%. Oh. Can't do it at war, I suppose? I assume? Why am I not told I can click a button? Child development growth might be interesting. Don't think I care about the favor. It's either local goods produced for just money. Let's do the growth. Lower your cohesion to 20. Okay. I don't know if that leads to re-election or something. I know low cohesion leads to re-election. I don't know what the thing is. Oh, the more advancements you have, the lower our gain is too. Gotta keep that in mind. These guys again. Where's the rest of your armies? So I'm really surprised that they were running like away. Because why? But the fact that they're not ever coming back. You gave it to Kaski, really? Lily. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Okay, that's annoying. Not quite sure how I'll deal with that. And I screwed it up earlier when I moved accidentally. Now I really want these folks to come back. They're 15,000 though. Kinda not into 15,000 of them. Why is Nanti Shot the attacker? I was there first, pretty sure. Let's see who gets the control here. I'm not going to dare to move an army here, but I might end up in a spot where I can't really take anything in this war, and that would be very sad. It did cost me. I guess I take this too, because it maybe gives me trade range that I can use. Not that trade range is nuts here. I mean, if I could trade in California, but even that, no. There's no money, and it's super far away. So the only place steering might matter might be Rio Grande. We don't have any power there, so I don't actually care about the trade range. But then again, we are gonna cap. Unless we use it on, say, development instead. Whatever. Check. Who did this go to? Is this me? No, it's Naughty Shot. Okay, so we're in a position where we can't take any land, right? Can give that to Kaski, but I don't want that. I could vassalize you, I assume. Could I? No. Because it's too expensive. I can finish the capital. Ooh, right, that's an option. Cost me 9 dip, but I gain 2 development for it. Can I do that to Enilco as well? Or will that go to somebody else then? I cannot push the capital because I don't have it. I could humiliate for the power protection. That's actually also very nice. Maybe this war is just a training wheels war. Not really interested. What can I do to you then? Just take that, and steering trade doesn't mean anything. Could end your alliance to Enilco though. And your rivalry to Wichita. And I don't think we care about the money, do we? 0.1 to inflation, yeah, no. Let's not do that. So I could do this. Piece those out. And then I talk to you. And I'll pillage your capital, take your war reps and your trade power. And your alliance to Enilco. Oops, your alliance to Enilco. And then Enilco will humiliate. Humiliate. Maybe that's it, so we can come back before they can re-ally those folks. Seems fine. Gets us over the 50 power protection. We can go for our vision quest, which I don't really want to do. Didn't ever use my mission, that's fine. Suppress a bit here and then... Okay. So this didn't do too much for us. And we did use our 10 favors with an anti-shot for it. But I mean, we used it to grab 2 development for ourselves. Maybe that made me more powerful than my... No, Coweta is still more powerful than I am. I don't know how you figure that. How are they possibly more powerful than I am? They have less everything. But it's gonna claim that. So you are allied to you. I can't declare any of these wars. Could call in the Kaski on those favors now. But we'd be fighting Chickasaw, Natchez, and the Pawnee are kind of a bit away, aren't they? Where the Pawnee at? Shouldn't they be highlighted on the map somehow if I hover here? thought that's how that worked. Did we have these highlighted before? Pawnee. Yeah, they're way away. Okay, maybe we go straight back to war. And this time we get to actually take some land. You're allied to, no, who was it? You, right? You're allied to Chickasaw, the Pawnee, and Natchez. And then, without co-belligerenting, I almost certainly won't be able... Ah, but I can make you co-belligerent, because you're only allied to these two. Oh, yeah, only allied to those two. So I could do the same war without getting the Natchez involved. Just Chickasaw and Paha, but I can't call in Koski then. Because of the war exhaustion I generated for them. I think I'm okay with doing this. Next episode, though. Because we have to put a cut in here. I think this will be my move. I will attack here, I'll call in the Koski. I will make sure... try to make sure that I get the land this time. If I make this of vital interest, will you still join, Koski? They will. They might still not give it to me. But it might work out. So that's the plan for next episode, I think. Declare on the Pakaha, make these guys co-belligerent. And go crunch the Pakaha first. Is that true? Kinda has to be. Interesting. If I crunch them first, these guys will be able to join up. And then I have to fight a 12 stack. Which is very annoying. How's Comet Width these days? Comet Width is 20. If I were to instead just attack Natchez here, I'd have to do it alone. That seems scary as fudge, doesn't it? Sure, I have an extra troop, extra unit here. But overall, we're way outgunned. We'll have to figure that out next episode. I don't quite know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Whether one of these or both of these are worth it. And if you know why, I guess you won't know, but why these folks gave a Nilko to my other person here, instead of to me. Not a clue why that happened. Anyway, thank you folks for watching. Like what you're seeing as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, then do it down there in that comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.